Jackson State is once again the cream of the crop of the SWAC conference. We're going to talk about it right after the bumper. What's good people? Jeff Lightsey Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Jackson State, Coach Prime, and the Jackson State Tigers are the cream of the crop of the Eastern Division of the SWAC as they took home the SWAC Eastern Division title after their 21-17 come from behind win over Southern. Now, we know the game with Southern ended very ugly, and you can check that out right here on this page. But outside of the ugly fight, the ugly scuffle, the ugly brawl, whatever you want to call it, Jackson State did what Coach Prime said that they would do. He said, you better be, back in the spring when Jackson State was taking their whoopings, when they was getting beat up on by Alabama A&M and by Alabama State and by Southern and by all these different teams that were able to beat Jackson State during the spring. Coach Prime said, you better get me now because come the fall, once my dogs are here and are eligible and are ready to play, and specifically, I know he was talking about grown. He was talking about Shedeur Sanders. Once my dogs are able to play, this will be a different story. And every single step of the way, it has been a different story. Jackson State is 9-1. Jackson State's only loss came to a non-SWAC team. Jackson State is undefeated against the SWAC. Jackson State has been balling all year, and it looked like Southern had them on the ropes. Southern was giving them body blows and was really looking like they was about to take home an upset win. But Mr. Shedeur Sanders came in along with Malachi Weidman, that offensive line, and the rest of that unit, and made plays when it mattered the most. 14 points in the fourth quarter to take home the win, not to mention Shiloh Sanders with the game-sealing interception to end the game. The Jackson State Tigers are headed to the SWAC Championship game where they will play the winner of the Western Division. Now, this is nothing is all guaranteed. They're not SWAC champions yet. They're just the Eastern Division champions. They haven't punched the ticket to the Celebration Bowl. They still got to play a SWAC championship game, and they still haven't even beat Alcorn yet. Alcorn, as even though Alcorn has taken their lumps this season, Alcorn is still a prideful program. Alcorn is still a team that wants to go to Jackson and ruin senior day for those seniors down there in Jackson, Mississippi, the Warren Newmans of the world, the Aubrey Millers of the world, and so on and so forth. And Alcorn is a prideful team with a lot of tradition and a lot of wins over the years and have been the big dog in their battles against Jackson State over the last couple of years. But so was Southern. Southern had beat Jackson State 8 years in a row, and that ended. And so Jackson State wants to prove once again, hey, all these old streaks pre-Coach Prime era mean nothing. All of that is old news. That's old news. This is the Coach Prime era. This is the Shedeur Sanders era. This is our era of Jackson State football. And we come not to just beat everybody in the SWAC. We come to dominate the SWAC, and that is what they've been able to do so far. Now the job is not done. The job is not done because they still have to take care of business against Alcorn. And once that game is over, they still have to take care of business in the SWAC championship game. And once that's over, they still have to take care of business in the Black National Championship game, the Celebration Bowl that will take place in Atlanta, Georgia, down in December. But there's a lot of stills. There's still a lot of things that need to take place. But this is a step in the right direction. This is what Coach Prime said he was going to do. He said he was going to come in. He said he was going to come in and take over. And that is exactly what's taking place. He's won his first Eastern Division championship. Now he's got to take care of business against Alcorn, then off to the SWAC championship, and then a Celebration Bowl. And we will see if he is able to fulfill all of those things in his first full fall season as the head coach of the Jackson State Tigers. He hasn't let foot surgery bother him. He hasn't let these TCU allegations bother him. He hasn't let any of these things disrupt what he and his team is taking care of business down there in Jackson, Mississippi. And I love to see it. It's awesome to see. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the comments on Coach Prime's performance and his team's performance this year ahead of the Alcorn game. Now, the Alcorn game could change a lot of things if they don't take care of business, but they are expected to take care of business and get that win in a big-time rival game. Leave your thoughts in the chat and your thoughts in the comments on Jackson State this 2021 fall football season. And have they exceeded the expectations? Have they exceeded expectations? Or is this exactly what you thought of Coach Prime, Shedeur Sanders, and Jackson State when they came and decided to make way at Jackson, Mississippi? Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, said he was called by God to lead not only this team, but to pave a way and level the playing field for all HBCUs. Has he accomplished that? Has he been able to do that in your eyes? Leave your thoughts in the chat and in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, I'm Jeff Lighty Jr. with the Black Boss Channel. You can follow me at VF Sports Show, the Victor Formation Sports Show on Instagram. And on Facebook, it's Jeff Lighty Sports. On Facebook, it is Jeff Lighty Sports. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.